Hello, Professor Malloy and class. I'm Chloe Behanik, and I'm a senior in mechanical engineering at Penn State University, University Park. I am proposing a change to install bike lanes on behalf of the student body, and I'm proposing this change to President Eric Barron. President Barron is the head of student affairs on campus, and he is the ultimate decider to any university-related projects. So the current means of transportation on University Park's campus includes by foot, by bike, and by vehicle. Currently, people that are biking and people that are walking are sharing the same path as they go from class to class. On top of that, University Park has such a large student body that when people are walking from class to class, the roads and paths become very congested. This definitely poses the problems as accidents can occur not only on the paths that people are walking, but in the roads, because bikers that are traveling on the roads might come into contact with any vehicles, and these accidents can become very serious or even fatal. So to prevent serious or fatal accidents and to increase the safety of the student body, I am proposing a bike lane infrastructure to be implemented. This project will consist of 3 phases. The first phase is to design the path network. The second phase is to clear out and level the paths intended for the bike lane infrastructure. The third and final phase is to install bike paths on the north, south, east, and west side of campus. I was able to gather information in order to make this project from George Washington University when they installed their bike lane infrastructure. Another source I used was the Trail Design Guidelines Journal. This was from Portland, Oregon, when they were designing their bike lane infrastructure. So there are 2 major benefits to installing bike lanes on campus. The one main benefit is an increase in the student safety. Even though it takes a lot of money to implement bike lanes, the cost of losing a student on campus is very much uncomparable. It's something that Penn State should definitely try and avoid as much as possible. The second benefit is an increase in the health and wellness of the student body on campus. With bike lanes being installed, there will definitely be an increase in the number of student bikers. And as we all know, there are many benefits to biking and there are many benefits to exercising, so it will just encourage a more healthier student body. So I used a total of 8 sources for this proposal to support my position. 2 of them I already mentioned when I was talking about the planning and scheduling of the project. The third source is actually an interview with my one friend who witnessed an accident happen on campus between a biker and a walker. The fourth source is actually a newspaper article from the University of Texas in Austin, Texas. And in this newspaper article, there is a similar encounter with 2 students that were walking, and one of those students actually got hit by a bicyclist that was trying to get past them. The 5th source I used was called Active Living Research, and this resource was extremely beneficial in coming up with a total cost of the project. It had specific costs for certain structural designs, so it was easy to add up all of the costs that I would be making in order to estimate the total cost of the project. The 3 last sources were used to research the benefits of installing bike lanes. So the first source was actually an article, and it was called The Safety and Cost of Bike Lanes. And in this article, it helped me make a point that the cost of bike lanes is incomparable when it comes to the cost of losing a student in an accident. The second newspaper source provided information of the benefits of biking. So this source provided studies that actually backed up the claims that I made when I was saying that biking provides a very healthy lifestyle for students. The last source was actually a newspaper article, and this outlined the benefits that George Washington University had when they installed their bike lanes on campus. So that is all I have. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it.